Hello, today I'm talking about an experience that I had at a grocery store just recently. As some of you probably know, I just had a little baby girl 2 months ago, and my job was to take our little tiny baby daughter in the middle of the night out where she could cry and of course sleep, maybe in the car, while mommy got some rest. Of course, I went to one of our local grocery stores and I was in there and I was hitting gold because my little daughter was asleep. She's in the car seat. I put her inside of the basket or the buggy or the cart, whatever you want to call it, and I'm driving around the grocery store collecting items. And I figure, well, let's go ahead and get everything on the list. So I'm packing things in. I'm putting everything into my grocery cart that we're going to need for the next 2 weeks from shopping. And of course, I get about 3/4 of the way done, and my little girl wakes up. And she is not happy. She looks at me and she says, "You're not mama, you don't have the milk, you're going to pay now." So of course she's screaming. The only thing that I could do to console her was to put her on my chest. Of course, so I'm now bouncing, pushing the cart, that is full mind you, with one hand around each aisle. Now the good news is there's nobody there because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. The bad news is when you check out at 2 o'clock in the morning, you have to go through self-checkout because none of the other registers are open. So of course I pull up to the self-checkout and I am greeted with the most wonderful clerk that has ever graced the grocery store industry, and that is the look of this. Of course, I try to make the best of it. My daughter's still screaming, and I don't know if you've ever been to the self-checkout aisle, but it is very hard with one hand to get everything to scan on the first try, and also to put it into those collapsible bags. Okay, because of course I'm not mom, I don't have our reusable bags with one hand. So of course it's boop, boop, just like that. Of course, said employee, just a drain on her night. So by the way, there's about, I'd say 60 items, okay, and everything is going relatively smooth until my daughter decides, well, she's not loud enough. So she starts screaming, and I start bouncing faster. I figure I got to scan quicker. Boop, choo, boop, choo, boop, choo. Employee. What was a great experience for me, as I'm covered in sweat and also baby vomit, culminated when the employee asked, did I need a hand with the Kool-Aid packets? Of course, I said, no, I got those because they're about that big. So I got them, boop, boop, boop. They're easy because they're flat and really easy to scan, as well as they fit conveniently into one of those bags I was talking about earlier. So I got everything sort of taken care of, and it was time to pay. I dropped my wallet. Boom. Now, if you've ever dropped a wallet with a baby, okay, you put the baby down, pick up the wallet, go. The baby was not, my daughter was not going to go in her car seat. So of course I have to strategically bend over, okay, to go ahead and pick up my wallet and to go ahead and try to continue to pay. On my way out, the employee, the star employee, of course, managed to muster up enough energy to say, "Good job, Dad." Now, if this was my grocery store and I was servicing my clients, whether it was 2 o'clock in the morning or not, my employee would have been away from that desk, not necessarily grabbing my baby, but would have scanned most of the items for said dad in trouble. When you see someone in trouble, when you see someone that needs help, stop what you're doing and help them out. If it's not a danger, if you know you can help and make a difference, go ahead and do it. We need more fire starters in the world and less energy suckers. That's my tip for you. You see someone in help that needs a hand or that needs a helping hand, right? Stop what you're doing and help them out. Believe me, you can make a big difference.